wearing, I don't know what she's wearing, but there's a very bright dress up ahead, like the lady in red. There's a very bright dress up ahead. She's like the lady in red. There's a very bright dress up ahead. She's like the lady in red. There's a very bright dress up ahead. She's like the lady in red. He's the lady in red. A glimpse of beauty before we get to work.
Hey guys, it's Victor and Maggie Sensei. We just got to school, Action Language Academy, where I work, as you can tell from the previous intro there. Today I'm here to do a video update. This is this is not my co-host, just hanging out here. Horiemon. I did a video on Horiemon about 2 weeks ago or so. Horiemon, as you might remember, is kind of the Steve Jobs of Japan. He knows a lot about this and that, and he's a computer guy, and he went to jail. He's going to jail. He's in jail for 2.5 years now. And he's tweeting from jail, which is kind of interesting. Of course, he's not actually tweeting from jail. He's getting someone to tweet for him. He's meeting someone during the day and telling him what to tweet. If you go to Twitter, which is provided in the description here, you will notice that the same tweets seem to be repeated again and again. So, you know, obviously, he's not updating it personally. But, and I guess it's a good technique to get your message out. Anyway, he tweets about getting yelled at in jail because he folded his futon in 3 instead of 4, and apparently there's a rule, so it must have been a real kick for the guard to yell at him, like, hey, you know, you're folding things wrong. What a thing. And I doubt he was beat for that, like in the States. A lot of people claim this and that about Japan, human rights and all that, but, you know, from what I've read, and I've had actually a student who was a guard in a jail, I'd much rather be in a Japanese jail than in a Western jail, especially because you get a little privacy here. They put you in a room. From what my student told me, I don't know if, of course, this is the jails all around Japan. This is a little bit dated, this information, but I really doubt it's changed much. You get your own room. It's a very small tatami mat room. You get a small table. You have to fold up your futon. You have to go to bed at this certain time. Lights out, lights up at this certain time. It's about 10 hours. And if you don't sleep much like me, that would be kind of annoying. Like, I can't wake, I can't get up yet, right? You have to sit in a seiza position at a table, small table. Of course, I don't know if any of this is correct anymore, or maybe the seiza thing. But anyway, you got to sit at the table. You can only read certain books that are screened by the warden or whoever runs the prison. And there's like silence time, and all that. But you don't get beat up by other prisoners and other things that you know what they say, right? You've seen American movies, right? You saw American Me, American History X. That's what it was. Anyway, the other thing which is quite interesting, I think, is that Horiemon is appearing in Playboy magazine, not the American Playboy magazine, but why would he, right? He's a man. But in the Japanese version, using the same name, but it's not even the version. It's called SHūKAN Playboy, and they somehow are able to use the name Playboy in their title, and it's not any sort of copyright violation. I don't know, but it's weekly. It's a weekly magazine that comes out, and they published pictures of Horiemon nude. And this is the picture. Now, of course, that's not the real picture because I can't show you the real picture. But if you'd like to, I've got links to it in the description, and you can go gawk at his nude body. And they're going to publish pictures apparently in 2.5 years to see how much weight he has lost, etc. That's kind of interesting information about that. Anyway, that's all I have for you to do on that story. I'll be back soon with more stories. By the way, I'd also like to say thank you to Ryman Gaijin who gave me this hat. You can see the R and the G at the YouTube Tokyo Meet 2 weeks ago. That was very cool, or a week ago. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, man. If you guys don't check him out, there's a video coming from him very soon on what it's like to be black in Japan from his point of view. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon, and until next time, keep your clothes on.